Hello and welcome to the internal handover of your Bailey Adamo Refresh 602. Now we're going to start the handover just above the door here. Now you have got your main 12 volt control panel here. Now we will be sending you a separate video which goes through how this all works. Also above the door you have got all your individual light switches, and you have also got the controls here for your drop down bed. To the left of that you have got your TV bracket. You've obviously got your TV point 12 volt socket and your main socket there, and above the door as well you've also got your carbon monoxide alarm and your smoke alarm. Now the other control panel in the motorhome is this one here. Now again we will be sending you a separate video that goes through the Truma heating and hot water. Now with the Truma heating and hot water, underneath here you have got your water heater. Now the main thing with your water heater is this little yellow switch that you see here. Now that is the dump valve for your water heater, so if you're not using the van for an extended period of time, it's really important that you drain all of the water out of it. So in the upright position that it's currently in, any water that you try to pump around the van will just drop straight out the bottom. When you want to use the water heater, you just have to flick it to the right. It will be then parallel with the floor, and that means any water you start pumping around the van will remain in the van. Because the first place when you turn your pump on that the water goes to is here. So once you've filled up your fresh water onboard water tank, you would turn your pump on. The pump will continuously run until this is full, and then when the system's pressurized, the pump will just kick in and out as you use your taps and things like that. On the opposite side here you have got your 12 volt fuses along the bottom, and you've got all your main trips along the top there. See, on this side, as we saw on the external handover, you have also got your freestanding table under there as well. Now underneath the passenger seat at the front you've got this box here which is the controller for your solar panel. So you can see that's green, so that's good at the moment. And then you've got this little switch here. So this is actually the isolation switch for the fridge. So if I was to click that down, that would then turn off the power to the fridge. There should be a little label there. But if I then turn that on, that's now sending power to the fridge. So if we now go over to the fridge, you can see there's a little faint white on button there. Now if we had that switch under the seat turned off, that button wouldn't appear. So you can then push that button down, hold it down for a few seconds, you'll see it lights up blue. So on the left hand side here you've got the controls for your fridge, and on the right hand side you've got your freezer. So if you just hold your finger over it for a few seconds, you'll see it flashes. You can then adjust the temperature of your fridge as you wish. Obviously the more bars the cooler it's going to be. And then on this side you can adjust the freezer as well. So again, the more that are lit up, the colder that's going to be as well. And then you have got a night mode on there as well, which just helps keep it a bit more quiet. Then when you're finished, you just hold that over there. That will turn off, and then if you're not using it, you could then turn off at the isolation switch. And then with your fridge itself, you've got a nice large fridge, and you've got a freezer compartment at the top there as well. Now, also in your kitchen, you've got your sink here, which is on a mixer tap. Obviously you can remove and use that as you wish. You have got your grill, and you have got your oven, and you've got all the controls for that along the front there. And then you've got your 3 gas rings and your 1 mains electric hot plate there as well. And then you've got lots of storage as well. Now, you may find you've got some isolation valves around. They're all labelled so you know what they're for. Obviously you're going to be controlling the gas on and off at the gas bottle. They're more if you have an issue or if they need to isolate parts of it when it's in for servicing. Now in this tool cupboard next to the fridge here, you've got again more storage, but at the very top you have got your TV aerial and your booster. So with the TV aerial, it's a multi-directional TV aerial, so you can loosen it off, push it up, you can twist it round, and then you can adjust it with this part as well, which adjusts the TV aerial that way. Now, best bit of advice is to have a look where everyone else has theirs pointed, as it saves a lot of time. Obviously, when you're finished with it, do just make sure you pull it back down and lock it back into place before you start travelling again. And then behind that, as I say, you've got your booster, so that's got an on and off switch on the top there, and then you've got your maximum and minimum, and that's pre-wired into the socket over here. At the back, you've then got your bathroom area. So you've got your sink, which is just on a mixer tap there. You've got your shower, which is also on a mixer tap as well. Now, we'd always suggest you travel with the shower on the floor, just so it doesn't damage anything by falling. And then you have got the toilet. Now, with your toilet, you've got this blue button, which is what activates the flush around the toilet. So that's drawn from your fresh water tank. You've also got a little cassette symbol here. Now that will glow red, and when it does, it's telling you the cassette is full and needs to be emptied. On the base of the toilet, you've got this grey handle that you can slide from right to left. Left being closed and right being open. Now, as we said on the external handover, you do just have to make sure it's in that left closed position when you want to remove that cassette externally. However, when you come to use the toilet, we suggest you slide it to the right to open it. Do what you need to do. Flush it around with the blue button and then close it again when you are done. And then again, back here, got lots of storage as well. Now, all of your windows, whether it's a side window or a skylight, you will have fly screens and you will have blinds as well. Except in the bathroom, you've just got a fly screen in there. But all your ones in here, you have got both. Now, as we are back at the door where we started, that concludes the internal handover of your Bailey Adamo Refresh 602. Thank you for watching.